Welcome to W463 Garage. Today we're going to do a quick change of the battery in the G-Wagon here. It's sometimes slow to crank when I start it up, and it's also stopped doing the auto start thing, so we're just going to swap out the battery. First thing I did, just to be safe, I don't think you necessarily have to do this, but I've just connected up a 12-volt battery source to the auxiliary location here, just so that it has 12 volts even when I disconnect the battery, so that the computer remembers everything. The battery on this car is actually in the rear. It's like underneath here. So we have some Torx screws in the cup holder and then a couple of flathead screws here in this panel cover. I didn't realize this prior, but there's a secret compartment here. I think it's the jack tubes. So you turn these two screws till the slots are horizontal. Okay, I move the seat forward. Yeah, and that comes right out. Metal, heavy. So the positive terminal has this kind of protective cover on it. You can pop it off carefully, don't break the tabs. Generally you want to take the negative one off first, because that way if the positive one, on the off chance it does hit something on the car, it's not hitting a negative on the chassis. And these are 10 millimeter. So I've loosened that one, 10 millimeter. It's greasy, so I'm kind of protecting it here. So you saw there that my wrench hit the metal here, so it created a short from the 12 volt source today. So I'm going to switch to this so that that doesn't happen, so do be careful. Okay, we've got the both positive and negative detached. Again, we can't have this touch the metal or it'll short. You have to take out this plug also. That will go into the new battery. And it's a very heavy battery, but it does conveniently have these handles, as does my new one. So you just lift it up here. Here's a comparison of what was in there and what's going in. When I buy my batteries, I go to Costco, I look for a fresh date. So the old battery was actually 850 amps. This new one is 1000 amps with 900 cold cranking, so a bit of an upgrade. By the way, the auxiliary battery is down there and the engine is off. That's the battery that does the work, and it eventually will wear out as well. Don't forget to re-plug in the venting tube. And the rest of it is just put it back together the way you took it apart, and then make sure you return the old battery to where you bought the new one. And here's a tip for you if you're like me and you use the sunroof, which are very expensive if they fail. Then whenever you change a battery, you can also lubricate the sunroof rails. Just make sure that whatever lube you use, it's okay for plastics. White lithium grease is good. As a quick epilogue, with the new battery, it did do the auto start stop. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on W463 Garage.
W463 Garage.